one quite common question that people often ask me is, what is the advantage of having an architect on board for an extension project? So if you're thinking of extending your home, it may be that you feel that getting an architect involved is not necessary. So some people feel that architects are just for, like, you know, bigger jobs, like, you know, if you have a plot of land and you want to, you know, build a house on your plot of land. But I do house extensions, as many of you know, and that is all I do. There are a lot of architects practices who do work in multiple sectors, but house architects, we just do homes, new builds and house extensions, but of those, mainly house extensions and refurbishments and home improvements. So one of the main advantages of having an architect on board is that rather than, you know, just going straight to a builder and having them do your planning application and the build and everything on their side, if you've got an architect on, you know, your side, then it means that you haven't got all your eggs in one basket, so to speak. So you've got somebody who is concentrating on the design exclusively, seeing what is going to work best for you in terms of layout, and they're not going to be sort of swayed by what is easiest to be built. So if you have a designer on board, if you employ an architect, they'll be qualified to give advice on what is the best layout for your home. They'll ask you questions about how you live, how you use your spaces, what problems you've got in your house at the moment. And, you know, at House Architect anyway, we produce multiple different design options to try to address the various problems that people are having with their home. So we would normally draw up options ranging from like minimum to maximum level of expenditure, maybe what is least contentious and most contentious in terms of planning, and, you know, options that are like maybe closest to what the client is thinking of, and then maybe pushing the boundary and drawing something up that's quite far away from their original, you know, design ideas themselves. And if you've got somebody who is able to do that for you, and they are there throughout, you know, the build process, you know, we do project management as well at House Architects, then you've got somebody who is sort of managing the quality control of the design. Sometimes, you know, when things get on site, builders can make suggestions like, you know, maybe we could do this instead, or maybe we could do that. But if you've got somebody who is just dedicated to resolving the design and making sure that the design is going to work for you and, you know, your family and the layout of your home, then you've got more confidence that what is going to be built is right for you, you know. So it's not going to be that, you know, you build something maybe without thinking about the design too much, and then a few years down the line you think this does not really work. If you get an architect involved, then that should avoid that scenario, because we explore all the options. So if anybody's thinking of having a house extension done, we offer design consultations, so we can come and do a measured survey at your home and produce several different design options. And as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, we're also now doing a 3D VR experience as well, so you can actually have a look at your house extension using virtual reality technology. So I'll put a link in the description of this video down below if anybody wants to book a consultation with me, which is just a free chat for about 45 minutes to talk about your extension. then feel free to do so. Hope to speak to you soon.